Actually, I told Subhadra to attend the class. I don't know whether she will attend or not.
For sure, she would have died.
Maybe.
It was a long class yesterday.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I think for
Okay.
her, it may be a same day.
Yeah, that is same day for them. Good.
She will not attend, yeah. Then it's like
Hmm.
too much for her.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, let us discuss about, so we already know, okay, how to install the operating system. See, Yogender and Ashwin know about that. Okay, quickly, what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show how we can install, okay, Red Hat Enterprise Linux in your virtual box. Yesterday we have created one virtual box, okay, our virtual machine, right? We
Yes.
have created our virtual machine. What is the virtual machine name? Okay, there is a
Yeah.
virtual machine called hyphen demo. Okay, demo
Yes.
one. This is a virtual machine which doesn't contain any operating system. That means we don't have any operating system. In order to install the operating system, we need some media. Okay, already I have downloaded the ISO image. Okay, what I need to do is I have to insert the media to the DVD or CD. Okay, just click on CD or DVD. Just one click is enough. If you click on that, it will open one more window where you need to choose ISO image. Use ISO image, the second option. What is the first option? If you have any drive, like DVD writer. If you have the DVD, you can choose the first option. In my case, I have ISO image. Okay, I have image ISO image file. Already I have downloaded this. In the same way, you also need to download this. I will show you how you can download, but right now I'm just going to browse and I am just checking whether we have the ISO image or not. This is the ISO image, right? RHEL 8.2. What do you mean by RHEL? Red Hat Enterprise
Red Hat
Linux
Enterprise
8.2.
Linux.
Just click on open. Once you click on open, just click on OK. That means we have inserted the media. Now you can turn on or power on your virtual machine. We have an option power on virtual machine. Can you see this? We have an option power on virtual machine. Just click on the power on virtual machine.
Sir, I am unable to do that.
What?
That VMware download. Yesterday it was showing some error.
Okay, I'll check it. Once the class is completed, we can check.
Yeah,
Okay.
Subhadra said that she is running her regular class today now.
Okay, she is having some classes. That's fine.
Yeah, regular
So
classes. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So you need to understand right now. See, right now I have my mouse. Can you see the hand symbol here? I'm just moving the hand symbol. Pointer, mouse pointer. Are you
Yeah.
able to see the mouse
Yes,
pointer?
yes.
Varsha, are you able to see this?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm sorry.
Okay. This is nothing but your mouse is in Windows. In order to go to the virtual machine, you need to click on the black space. Anywhere in the black space, just click there. And now you need to use the arrow keys. You will be having four arrow keys in your keyboard. Up arrow, down arrow, okay, right arrow, left arrow. Okay, we need to install the Red Hat Enterprise Linux 8.2. Okay, that means we need to choose the first option. In order to choose the first option, we need to select the upper arrow. Just select up arrow and make sure it has been highlighted with the white one. Okay, install Red Hat Enterprise Linux 8.2. Can you see? It has been highlighted. Are you able to see that?
Yes. Yes.
Just click on enter. It will start the installation process and it will show you the next screen. That is nothing but the long ways selection. What is the next screen? The long ways selection. So actually, once this process is done, we are going to log into the mission and we are starting our first commands. Okay, today we are going to learn about the commands, basic commands. So you need to wait. Yeah, this is the next thing. You can see here we are going to select the English as the language and okay, click on continue. When you are clicking on continue, it will take some time to go to the next screen. So this is the next screen where first you need to set the date and time. Just click on date and time. Just click on date and time. As you know that we are staying in India, we can choose okay India map and okay you can see the date, okay the year and the month. If you want to change the time, you can change the time also. Depend upon exact time. What is the exact time right now? Let me check. Just
7:20.
7:20.
Yes.
Okay, AM. That's it. Click on done. Click on done. Once you completed setting the time, click on done. Once that is done, we are checking the next one. The next option is software selection. So you need to understand this is very important. Whenever you are installing the operating system in production, whenever you are installing the operating system in production, you need to always choose the minimal installation. This is very important. Okay. So for Pushpita and for
Harsha.
uh, Varsha, I'm also going to show you how to install with the server with GUI. So
Okay.
actually, whenever you are installing any Linux operating system, there are two things. One is Graphical user interface, GUI, graphical user interface. That means everything you will be getting in graphics, like Windows. Windows always you will get graphics, right? The
Yes.
second mode is CLI. CLI stands for command line interface. What is CLI? Command line interface. In command line interface, you can't see anything, okay, in graphics. Everything you have to do in command line. So most of the, I mean, it's like 99.99% of the servers in production will be installed in the command line interface. Okay, that is nothing but your minimal installation. Make sure you are selecting minimal installation here when you are doing practice, and okay, when you are installing in production. Let's say if you got a, okay, if you got a job, okay, make sure you have to select minimal installation. You should not go with the GUI. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
How many types we have? Server with graphical user interface and minimal installation is nothing but, okay, it will only install required packages and it will install in command line interface. What is the difference between graphical user and, okay, CLI? Graphical user interface is nothing but everything you can see in graphics. Coming to CLI is nothing but command line interface. Whatever you want to perform, you have to do that with the commands. You
Commands.
cannot see any graphics. Just click on done here. Once you click on done, okay, the next one is installation destination.
Destination.
Installation destination. So
Click on
make
that.
sure the hard, this is your 20 GB hard disk. Yesterday I have created 20 GB virtual hard disk. At present it is already selected. If it is not selected, make sure you select this and make sure you have the checkbox like the tick icon. Okay,
Okay.
and you can observe that right now we are choosing the automatic storage configuration. That means we are not going to configure the partitions which are required for the operating system. We are not going to create the partitions which are required for the operating system. Then who is creating them? Operating system itself will automatically create the partitions which are required for the operating system. Is it clear? This option is called the automatic partitions. Okay, for Pushpita and Suvarsha, I will explain what is custom option. Okay, because we need to complete one more backup class. Once we complete that, I will explain you custom partitions and I will, okay, also explain you the practical. Right now, we are not going to create any partitions. Who is going to create the partitions instead of us? Who
BMI.
is going to, huh?
Operating system.
Operating system itself will create the partitions. Varsha, are you getting?
Yes.
Pushpita, are you getting?
Yes.
Automatic means the partitions will be created automatically by the, okay, operating system. Just click on done. Okay, the next one which you need to select is network and host name. Click on network and host name. So right now we don't have any IP address for the mission. I'm just clicking on button. Just clicking on the on button. You can see we got one IP address for this particular virtual mission. Are you able to see? My IP address is 172.16.127.131. This is my IP address. Are you getting?
Yes.
This is the IP address which is allocated by the VMware to this virtual machine. You need to understand this. So once it is allocated, if you need to change the host name is nothing but your system name. So every server or every system will have one, okay, name. In my case, I'm just giving like FTP server. You can, okay, even change the name after installation. Right now I'm giving this name. You can give any name. Whatever you want, you can give that name. Like you can say web server, like you can say email server. You can say whatever you want. In my case, I'm just, okay, giving FTP server for your understanding. Just click on apply. That's it. Once it is applied, just click on done. So these are the things we need to do here. Okay, first thing is time and date. The next one is software selection. Make sure you selected the minimal installation And installation destination, make sure you selected the automatic. And network and host name, make sure you turn on the networking and you will get the IP address and give the host name. Whatever you want, you can give the host name and just click on apply and click on done. Once that is done, we are going to click on begin installation. Just click on begin installation. Now the installation is now the installation is started. So you need to understand, okay, whenever you are installing any type of Linux operating system, it may be Red Hat, it may be Ubuntu, it may be Debian, it may be CentOS, whatever the Linux operating system you are installing. By default, the operating system will create a user called root user. The operating system will create a user called root user. This root user is the administrator for the entire operating system. You don't want to create the user. Root user is already created, but you need to set the password for the root user. Just you need to set the password for the root user. Are you getting?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Varsha?
Yes, yes, I'm getting.
Okay, you need to click on that and give the password. In my case, I'm giving Red Hat. Okay, actually, when I am doing practice or when I am explaining to students, and okay, I recommended students also give the same password because this is only for learning purpose. When you are giving the password in production, definitely you have to give strong password, a complex password, right? In my case, this is more than enough. Red Hat is more than enough. Red Hat is the password here. Just click on done 2 times. You can see we have set the root user password. So in order to complete the installation, it may take 10 to 15 minutes because it is going to install 417 packages. Are you able to see this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is actually the basic installation method. There are a lot of installation methods which are where we are going to learn and we are going to do the practice. But this is the basic one. In real time or in production, we will not use this method. Again, I am telling, in real time or in production, we will not use this method. Okay, instead of this method, we will use different methods where we are going to explain or where we are going to understand how these installations, different installations will work in different scenarios in our upcoming classes. So, Varsha, tell me what is the root user actually? Who created the root user?
Operating system.
Okay. What is the purpose of this user? So, root user can perform anything in the operating system. He is the administrator. Got it?
Okay.
So, what is the password we have set for the root user?
Red Hat.
Red Hat.
Yes. Yeah. So, see, um, sorry, I'm forgetting the names. So, Yogendra and Ashwin, okay, just quickly I will explain the architecture of Linux for this, okay, because the installation is going on, right? Anyhow, I cannot, okay, explain the next one because, okay, if I start any other missions, okay, what will happen, my entire laptop will hang up because I have 8 GB RAM.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that is the main problem. So we will wait. Okay. Meanwhile, I will explain architecture of Linux for Varsha and Pushpita.
Done.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so we need to understand about the architecture of Linux. Architecture of Linux is very important. So we cannot see the architecture or the backend process, but you need to understand this. Anyone is ready to explain? Ashwin or Yogender?
Yes. The terminal there will be, and shell, kernel, and the hardware. Terminal is a place where you can type human readable commands, and it will.
Wait. See, I'm telling. Okay, I'm writing right, and need to explain to them, not for me. Okay. See, from from the terminal we'll start the architecture. So terminal, first you need to understand what is a terminal. Terminal is a place where you will type the human readable commands. Again, I'm repeating, terminal is a place where you will type the human readable commands. 1 minute, I will close the WhatsApp. I'm getting a lot of, yeah. What is terminal? Terminal is a place where you will type the human readable commands. Can you repeat it, Pushpita?
It's like
Yes,
command prompt.
it's a human readable command.
It's not human readable command. Terminal is a place
Okay,
where you will type human readable commands.
okay. It's a place where we can type human readable commands.
Yes.
Yeah. Varsha, is it clear?
Yes.
So there are a lot of commands in Linux, but I will give you only one example for this. So in order to create the folder in Linux, we have a command. Okay, actually, folders we will call directories in Linux. The folders we will call as directories. Are you getting what we call folders in Linux?
Directory.
Directories. Okay. Now, in order to create a folder, we have a command mkdir. Mkdir is nothing but make directory. Make directory. This is the command. And give the space, and you need to provide the name of the folder, or that means name of the directory. In my case, I'm going to create test1 is the directory name. So this is the input which I'm asking, okay, which I'm typing in the terminal. Is it a human readable command or not?
Yes.
Yes.
So inside the terminal, what we will do? We will just type the human readable command. So once you press enter, what will happen? You know, this human readable command will be passed to the shell. This human readable command will be passed to the shell. Are you getting?
Yes.
Okay.
So this human readable command will be passed to the shell. So what the shell will do, you know, this shell will convert the human readable command to binary form. The human readable command to binary form. Simply H to B. Human readable to binary. Because you know, kernel cannot understand human languages. Are you getting? Kernel cannot understand human readable language. It can only understand binary language. That is the reason shell is converting the human readable command to binary form.
Binary.
Once the binary form is converted, what the shell will do is the binary command will be passed to the kernel. You know, kernel is called as heart of the operating system. It's not HOT, it is heart. Okay, heart of the operating system. Got it? Kernel is called as the heart of the operating system. So kernel can interact with entire hardware. Kernel can interact with the entire hardware. It can interact with the processors. It can interact with the memory. It can interact with your hard disk. It can interact with your, you know, entire hardware which is available in your server. So the binary command will be passed to the kernel from the shell. This kernel will interact with the hardware. Who will interact with the hardware?
Kernel.
Kernel.
Kernel will interact with the hardware. Inside the hardware, obviously, you will be having hard disk, right?
Yes.
In the hard disk, okay, it will create a folder with the name test1. Once it is created the folder, what will happen? The hard disk will give you the output. This is output. Okay, the hard disk will give you the output to the kernel. Okay, saying that the folder is created with the name. The output right now it is in the binary form. Okay, the output is in the binary form. Always hardware will provide binary output. Okay, to the kernel it is providing the binary output. Again, the kernel is providing the binary output to the shell, but again the shell will convert the binary output to the human readable language, because as a humans we cannot read binary language. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So shell again convert the binary form to human readable. Is it clear?
Yes.
So then after, what will happen? Then after it will convert the, after converting to the human readable command, human readable output, the output we can see in the terminal. Is it clear?
Yes.
So you need to understand the conversion process, the interaction of kernel to the hardware, and the output from the hardware to kernel and kernel to shell. This process we cannot see. Only what you can see is the command which you are typing and the output we are getting. Remaining things are backend process. This is called as the architecture of Linux. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Let us see whether it is completed or not. Still it is under progress. Maybe it will take 5 more minutes. I hope you are clear with this, right?
Yes.
Any doubts?
Not yet.
Okay, Pushpita, quickly explain the architecture of Linux. You can explain
Yes.
you can explain in steps. Don't go in depth, just explain
Yeah.
in steps.
Okay. So terminal is a place where we can write human readable language. So there we will write. Then it will be converted to binary by cell, and kernel will be taking the binary language to the hard disk, and where our folder will be created, like that it is called as directory in Linux. And the
Okay.
output will again will be given from the hardware to the kernel. It will be on binary, and cell will again will convert it into human readable language, and it will give to the terminal where we can see the output.
So what is the purpose of converting the binary to human readable language?
Because a computer can understand binary language.
I'm asking the output, why it is converting from binary to human readable language? Output.
Because it uh, we have to
Because we
see the
cannot
out.
understand binary
Yes.
language. We can
Yes.
only understand human readable language.
Yes.
Whenever we are passing the command, at that time it will change the human readable command to binary. Whenever that means hardware is providing the output, it will convert that binary output to human readable command.
Yes.
Very good. So Varsha, can you explain it quickly,
Yes.
please?
The architecture of a Linux that's has terminal, which is terminal is a place where we can type human readable commands. So
Hmm.
we wrote test one is a command. So the
No,
test one command
mkdir test1. Mkdir test1 is the command.
mkdir
Mkdir
test.
is the command to create a folder. Create a directory, and we are creating a directory with the name test1. Yeah,
Okay.
carry on.
is a test one which passes to the cell
Hmm?
to human readable language to binary. So binary language will convert to kernel will convert to hardware. Hardware create the test, then it's gives output into a binary output.
Hmm.
Binary output again passes to back to kernel in a binary form. Then binary form again kernel passes to shell that which is binary to human, then again comes to the terminal.
Okay, that's fine. But try to form. Okay, I mean try to form some good words. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, I think you got the topic. There is no issue.
Yes. Yes.
So you can see once the installation process is done, then you will be able to see the reboot button here. Just click on reboot button here. That's it. Now it is rebooting the system. Close the door. Transporter also. Okay. So now the server is booting up. So in your backup class, we have only one more topic. Okay. For Varsha and Pushpita, we need to understand about a file system hierarchy. Once that is completed, we have one practical. That's fine. Can you see the login screen here?
Yes.
Yes.
So what is the username I have to provide here? What is the username I have to provide
Root.
here?
Root user.
Root, ROOT root. Okay, and just click on enter. Now it is asking password. What is the password I have to provide here?
Red Hat.
Red Hat. So whenever I am typing the password, you cannot see that. Okay, this is for security. If I type Red Hat, you can't see that. But the backend it is appearing for that entire operating system. But you can't see that. Anyone can't see that. Just enter. Type Red Hat and just enter. Now we are in the terminal. We have logged in to the server inside the terminal. This is your terminal. This is a terminal where you have to type the human readable commands. Is it clear?
Yes.
So right now, see, my mouse is in my Linux machine. If I want to take it out, I can use Control plus Alt. Control plus Alt. Then your mouse will be released from the Linux machine and it will be back to the Windows. Is it clear?
Yes.
We need to understand few things. Can you see the root? Okay, root at the rate FTP server. What do you mean by this? Root is a username which you use it for logging in purpose. Okay, root is a username. And what is the server name? The server name is FTP server. Okay, and what do you mean by hash here? Always remember that hash is nothing but hash indicates that you have logged in as a root user. You don't want to see this root user. Simply, you can say if you have hash, that means you have logged in as a root user. Is it clear?
Yes.
So this tilde symbol, there is a tilde symbol, tilde. This is called as tilde symbol. Are you able to see this tilde symbol? Small thing like a snake, right? This tilde symbol, okay, is saying that you are in the home directory of the root user. You are in the home directory of root user. So you need to understand, okay, few commands. Okay, in Linux, the first command which you need to understand is PWD. What is that? PWD. PWD stands for present working directory. PWD stands for present working directory. So there will be lot of directories inside your Linux operating system. What do you mean by directory? Don't get confused. What do you mean by directory? Directory is nothing but a folder. There will be lot of directories inside your operating system. We need to understand in which directory at present we are in, right? In order to check in which directory we are working, we can use present working directory, PWD, and press enter. So tell me in which directory we are in. We are in slash root directory. In which directory we are in? We are in slash root directory. Is it clear?
Yep.
Yes.
So pwd is the command to find, okay, the current working directory or present working directory. So the next command which is very important in Linux is how to check how many files and how many directories we have in our, okay, present working directory. Right now we are in slash root, right? So what are the, okay, files we have and what are the directories we have? We need to understand those things. In order to get the details, we have a command called as ls command. Ls is nothing but long list. Sorry. Ls is nothing but list command. Ls is nothing but list command. Ls will list you all the files and folders in the present working directory. Okay, in our case, our present working directory is slash root. It will show you all the files and folders which are inside the slash root. If you type enter, you can see we have only one thing. Okay, we have only one thing. Okay, anaconda-ks.cfg, that is a file. That's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm moving. Okay, you need to understand this command. Right
It is.
now I am in which directory? Right now I'm in which
Root
directory?
directory.
Root
Root directory.
Slash root. Don't tell root. Okay,
slash
root
root.
means different. Slash root is different. Yesterday I told you, right?
Yeah.
See, this is root. Okay, we should not say, okay, slash root as root. Okay, you have to say slash root. Okay, okay, now
But
right now we are in the slash root. Yeah, you're asking something.
no, nothing.
So cd space slash etc. Okay, etc is one of the directory. Again, cd is the command to change the directory from slash root to etc. I want to change the directory from slash root to slash etc. That means I want to move from slash root directory to another directory. Okay, so I have to use cd. Cd stands for change directory space the directory name. In our case, the directory name is etc. Now we are in etc. Even you can type pwd. Make sure you are in etc. Now if I type ls is the command which is used for listing all the files and folders in the present working directory. If you type that, you can see a lot of things. So right now, this is a small screen, right? I can make it as a big full screen. In VMware, we have an option. Can you see the option? Eh,
Yes.
Check my mouse point. This is the option. Just click on the option. Just click on that option. You will be getting full screen. Got it? So if I type ls, you can see there are a lot of things. Can anyone tell me what is a file? And okay, there are a lot of things. Can anyone tell me what is a file and what is a directory here? Okay, how you can differentiate which one is a file and which one is a directory?
Does the directory ends with hyphen and dir, starting with dir?
Sorry?
Directories are starting with dir
No, 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 no,
or colored thing.
no, no, no. So actually, with the ls command, we cannot find which is a directory and which is a file. We have one more command that is nothing but ll command. Ll command is nothing but long list. LL is nothing but long list. LS is list. LL is long list. Is it clear? If I type LL, you can see it will show you the list with the attributes. It will show you the entire list with attributes. So only one thing you need to understand. Okay, starting line. If it is starting with D, if it is starting with D, it is the directory. If it is starting with hyphen, it is a file. That's it. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
give me 5 minutes. I'll be back. Okay. Pushpita, are you getting?
Yes.
Hey again.
Hi.
How's the things there?
It's good in New York, actually. I mean, it's good.
Okay.
Fine.
Cool.
Is it same in India? I mean, it's getting bad, right?
Yeah, very bad, man. Day by day.
Yeah, just take care, man.
Yeah, I'm just sticking to home.
Yeah, that's good thing about you, like you having job from home, so you don't have to go out. But the thing you need to buy grocery, all those stuff, right?
Yes, yes.
Just take care.
That too weekly once we are going out,
Uh-huh.
getting all the things
Yeah.
and sticking.
Okay. One of my friend here, like he used to buy grocery stuff and he used to wash them and used to keep those things outside for one
Yeah,
day. And they
even
used to-
even we are doing the same thing here. We are
yeah.
getting vegetables, washing them, making them to dry for around 2 or 3 hours,
Uh-huh.
then covering them with the new covers, packing them with the new covers,
Yeah.
then putting them into refrigerator.
Well, yeah, you have to.
We are moreover my people are very cautious, very now they have become very cautious nowadays.
Yeah. I was very cautious at the beginning. It was cold that time when it comes, right?
Yes,
So
yes,
it was
yes.
very cold and people were suffering from regular, the fever, seasonal
Flu,
fever.
flus.
Yeah. Yeah, so flu, all those, and even if you have just regular fever, like people used to scare. If you sneeze in front of them, like people used to, run
Yeah,
away from you. They used to
yes,
look at
yes.
like you are a criminal. You kill somebody. Like they used to look you
Yeah,
like,
Americans are very scary, I know.
yeah, and very stupid at the same time. They are very
Yeah,
stupid.
they do.
Yeah, you see I think the protest here with the
Yes,
George.
yes, racism.
Yeah, racism things.
Yeah, things happen, man.
I mean that guy was. I mean he died and he was very lucky because he get this many people on the road, right? There were
Yeah,
so many people died, like killed, like
yeah, I
that
know,
way.
I know. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
this time like people were free and they don't have to do anything and they just were frustrating. I mean,
Yeah,
sitting
yeah.
in the
They
house and
got the
they,
correct now.
yeah,
They got the correct chance.
yeah, and especially the black people, they were rooting all those things. They were breaking
Yes,
things.
yes.
I mean, oh my God, it was so crazy.
It happens. For every whenever there is a small protest,
Yeah,
the ultimate loss is to the shopkeepers, the
yeah,
stores.
yeah. I used
Unlike
to,
in India or unlike in Asia,
yeah.
the people will directly go into the mall, bring
Yeah,
out
and
whatever they can, run away.
people, people were driving and they leave their car on the road and they I mean stole the things from the store and I mean it was so funny to see all those and
Exactly.
it was ridiculous. I used to think like only Nepalese and Indian people just protester and I now I came to know that when you have no job you have free time to go out, right? So most of the people in Nepal, India, I mean, most of them are, unemployed. So they used to go out and protest. I mean, they protest here. If there is a protest, they used to walk on the street, small. I mean, the
Yes,
walkway, and they used to have that pamphlet on their hand, and that's it. No crowd.
yes, yes, I know.
This
Yeah,
time, oh my God.
Vamshi got disconnected.
Yeah,
He
Bamsi.
restarted the Chrome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's back.
Hmm.
So are you able to hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. So we are talking about list command, ls command. Okay, with ls command we can find all the files and folders, but we cannot see which one is a file and which one is a directory. To do that, we have a command called ll command, long list. And I'm giving a small, small, very easy method to find the files and directories. Here, if you have any d starting means it is a directory, hyphen starting means it is a file. Is it clear?
Yes.
So we need to understand about these attributes, remaining attributes. You know, so please, okay, make a look in this. So we know that this directory, if it is hyphen, that is a file. So what about this RWX, R hyphen RX? What is this? These are called as permissions. Right now, you don't want to understand what is R, what is W, what is X. We have a separate class for the permissions. Okay,
Permission.
right now you need to understand these are permissions. Okay, then after you can see the 3, 7, 2, and 1, 1, 1, 1. What is the use of these? These are called as links. Link, links, links. So every folder will be having, okay, different numbers. Okay, because so here we have a folder called as sc linux directory or folder. We can say directory, sc linux directory, right? Inside the sc linux directory you may have, okay, one or two folders, okay, inside the sc linux directory. So for example, okay, I will show you. For example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch back to slash root directory. Okay, cd space slash root. What is the command to create a folder?
MK
Very good.
dir.
And in my case, I'm creating test one. If I click on enter, and it has been created. If you type ll, you can see the folder has been created. Now, what is the link it is showing? What is the number for this? 2 it is showing. For the file, it is showing 1. Why it is showing 2? You need to understand this. Why it is showing 2? Because, so slash root is one folder, right? Slash root is one folder. That is the top folder. Okay, and test one is one folder. Okay, total the link will be 2. Inside the test one, okay, if I want to go to the test one directory, I have to use cd space test one, right? If I press
Yes.
enter, now I am in the test one. Again, I will create some directories. I can use mkdir space. I can give some name Vamshi. And what I'm using is I'm using flavor braces, and I will use 1.10. What it will do, you have to close this. It will create Vamshi1, Vamshi2, Vamshi up to Vamshi10. It will create the folders. Can you see here how many
Yes.
folders we have inside the test one? We have 10 folders. Now
Folder.
again, I'm going back to root directory, cd space root, and type ll. Can you see the count has been increased? The link count has been increased to 12. Can you observe this?
Yeah.
Why it is 12? Why it is 12? You need to understand this. Inside the test one, we have 10 directories. Test directory is itself 1. That means 11. And slash root is 1. That is totally 12. Is it clear?
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Pushpita, is it clear?
No. Test
So
test one is
test,
one.
see, wait. Where we created the test one? Under which directory we have created the test one? Under
Root
slash root directory, we have created
slash
the
root.
test one, right?
Yes. Yes.
So it will count root directory and test one directory, both. Okay,
Yes.
before creating the Vamshi folders, the link is 2. After that, what I did, I have changed the directory to the test one, and I have created 10 files with Vamshi 1 to Vamshi 10. Once I created these folders, if you go back and check LL, the count will change to 12 because you know it will count all the folders which are inside your test one and the folder itself, test one itself, and the root directory itself.
Okay.
Totally, it will be 12. Is it clear?
Okay. Yes.
What star? Varsha, is it clear? Hello, Varsha, are you able to hear me? Hello.
Varsha is on mute actually.
Yes, Vamshi, I can.
Are you getting what I'm teaching here?
Yes, yes, Vamshi.
If you have any doubts, you have to unmute yourself. Okay.
Yeah,
Again, I'm telling, don't hesitate to ask the doubts. So, is it clear?
Yes.
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 Okay, that's fine. Now, we need to understand one more thing. We need to understand, okay, we know that, okay, hyphen means it is a file, D means it is a directory. Then after we have permissions, and then after we have link. You need to understand, okay, the link for file always it will be only one. The link for file always it will be one. I will ask you one question. Can we create one more file inside Anaconda file? Is it available? Is it possible? Can you create a file inside another file?
No.
Is it possible?
No.
No. That is the reason the link always be one for the file. Okay, one more question. Can we create multiple folders inside the folders? Let's say test
I
folder
want
if
to
you have.
create multiple folders inside the test folder. Is it available or is it possible?
Yes.
Yes, we can do
Yes.
that, right? Inside the folder, you can create multiple child folders, but file always it will be one, right?
Yes.
File means you can only write the data. You cannot create one more file inside the present file. It's not at all possible. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what do you mean by this root? ROT root. Again, we are seeing root. This first root will indicates that who is the owner of the file. The owner of the file is root, and who is the group owner. The second root indicates, okay, the group owner. First root indicates the owner of the file. The second root indicates the group owner of the file. Is it clear?
Yeah. Owner and the group owner.
Uh, yeah. And here the size in kilobytes. This is the size 1175. This is the size. Okay. This is the size 1175 and 147. These are the sizes. And this is the month, and this is the date, and this is the time 7:43. This is the time, and this is the file name. Is it clear? Are you clear about the attribute?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
now this is question time. How you can identify which one is a file and which one is a directory, Pushpita? How to
Which
identify which one is a file and which one is a directory?
file will be within the directory?
No, here we
No.
have two things, right? You can see the two things, right? Which one is a file and which one is a directory?
Yeah.
Hyphen R.
XR is the file.
Huh?
XR is the file.
What is it? XR.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hyphen
if I type
R.
LL, I am getting only two outputs. Okay, wait. If I type LL, I am getting, okay, two things. Now tell me which one is a file and which one is a directory.
Anaconda
How
is
you
a
are saying Anaconda? Huh, what is that? Anaconda is?
uh, is a directory.
No. In simple way, I told you, right? Tell me, Varsha, how we can identify which one is a file and which one is a directory?
Hyphen R is a file and DR
Don't think about
XR.
R, hyphen. If you see hyphen, it is a file. That's
Hyphen.
it.
Hyphen. Yeah. DR is directory.
D as
Where
directory.
is
Very
the
good.
hyphen?
Hyphen is The hyphen starting means it is a file. D is nothing but it is a directory. Pushpita, are you getting?
Yeah.
Okay. So after that, what are the things we have? After the file or folder, what do we have? What is this? What we call the RWX, R-RX. What is this? Ashwin, what is this?
Permissions. Permissions.
Permissions.
Permission. Very good. Okay, after that we have 1 and 12. What are these? 1 and 12.
Link.
Link
Link.
number.
Very good. So, okay, what will be the link number for file?
It will always be 1.
It will always be 1.
1.
What will be the link numbers for folder?
Depends upon the
N numbers.
number of folders.
It depends upon. It depends upon. You know. Okay. Again, if you create some more folders inside that folder, parent folder, it will change again. Pushpita, are you
It will
getting?
increase.
Yes.
Yes.
What is this root? What is this root? What is this root? First root.
Parent directory.
No.
It's a root.
First root.
Owner
Okay,
of
root
the file or
owner,
folder.
owner.
Owner of the file or folder. What is
And
the
another
second
one
root?
is group owner.
It's a group
The,
owner.
yes.
Group
Group
owner.
owner of the file or folder. What is this 1175 and 147?
Size.
Size of
That's
size.
one.
Size.
That's a size.
And then month,
And the date.
date,
Time.
time, I mean
Time.
hours, minutes, and the file or folder
The
name.
file.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are called as attributes. Okay. Now we need to understand about some more very useful things. Okay. I want to see hidden files and hidden folders and normal files and normal directories. Then we can use ll-a. So you need to understand ll is a command. For that, I am providing a option. -a is the option. You know, ll is a command. For that, what is the option I am providing? -a. ll space -a. So when you are practicing, don't do in this way. If you do ll-a, okay, it will not give you any result because you have to use ll space -a. Space is very important. ll is a command. For that, what is the option we are using? -a. -a option will show you all the normal files, normal directories, including it will also show you hidden files and hidden directories. So you can see here, we can also see, okay, hidden files and hidden directories. How you can say whether it is a hidden or not? Always remember that the file or folder which start with dot is nothing but it is a hidden file or hidden directory. Is it clear? The file or a folder which start with dot.
Can you please repeat?
Sorry.
One sec. Can you please repeat once?
So
Filer with the dot.
the file name you can see here anaconda-ks.cfg. This is a normal file. This is not a hidden file. Here dot bash underscore logout. This is a hidden file because it is starting. The name of the file is starting with dot. Here dot bash underscore profile. It is a hidden file. Dot bash rc. It is a hidden file. Dot cshrc. This is a hidden file. Dot cshrc. This is a hidden file. Test one is not a hidden file because it is not starting with dot, right? Is it clear? This is not a hidden folder, actually.
Folder. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Got it.
To see all the hidden files and hidden directories and normal files and normal directories, we have to use ll space -a. Is it clear?
Yes. And what is about the colored one dot? Colors double. There are directories.
Don't think about colors. Okay, no one will check about colors. Always remember. Okay, the exact thing. D means directory. Hyphen means it's like a file. Okay, you know the colors will change depend upon the permissions. The colors will change depend upon the permissions. Are you getting?
Okay.
But no one will say color. Okay, no one in Linux or any environment. You need to understand. Okay, we need to understand about the architecture, we should not understand about the colors. They introduced the color blue color for some other permission, but colors will not at all useful for us. Is it clear?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yogender, are you getting?
Yes.
Good. So for one more command, I'm going to /etc. Okay, and type ls space -r. So before this command, I will type ls command. So you need to understand one thing. When I'm typing ls, it will show you the list of files and folders in ascending to descending order. That means it will start with A and it will end with Z. If you have Z file or folder, but we have Y. It is starting with A and it is ending with Y here. Okay, that is nothing but ascending to descending. If I type ls space -r, it will simply reverse that. What will happen? It will start from Y and it will end with A. That is nothing but descending to ascending. Are you able to see this?
Yes.
Okay. Why not
Yes,
from
yes.
up to Z? Why showing only for
There is
Z?
no files.
There
There
is
is
no that.
no files with the name Z.
Okay.
Okay, if you have anything, it will show you. But there is no files
Okay.
or folders. Pushpita, are you getting?
Yes.
Very good. So I will ask you one question. So Pushpita, can you not Pushpita. Ashwin, can you tell 10 phone numbers of your friends without seeing?
No, not possible. I can give five, 4 or 5, not 10.
Maybe your relatives or your family members.
Yeah, you want me to?
Okay. Anyone can tell me 10 phone numbers of your friends without seeing? Varsha, Pushpita, Yogesh, sorry, Yogender,
Um, I think I have a
without
number
seeing,
from
without seeing.
Nepal. Not 10, maybe somewhere around. I have a 2 number from
Okay.
here and other.
Okay. What about Pushpita? Pushpita, can you tell that?
I can't save in mine also.
Same here.
Okay. So why
Yes.
I ask you question that no? Okay, humans can't remember the numbers. Humans can remember the names. You know, humans cannot remember the numbers.
Yes.
If we remember the numbers, definitely our my name will be something 1 2 3 4. Your name will be okay, maybe 8 7 8 10 something like that. So
Fancy number.
you need to understand humans cannot remember the numbers. Okay, humans can only remember the names. So that is the reason these file names and folder names are for our purpose. What about the hard disk? Hard disk always remember
Finally.
the file and folders with the numbers. How to find the numbers of hard disk numbers? Those are called as inode numbers. You can type ll space -i to check the inode numbers. So these inode numbers are not at all required for us, but these inode numbers are useful for the hard disk purpose. Hard disk will understand with the numbers, but we can understand with the names. Are you getting?
Yes.
Yes.
So how we can check the inode numbers? ls space -i. Is it clear?
Hyphen I.
Yeah,
Space -i. I stands for inode number. These are called as inode numbers.
Is this for LL or LS?
You can type ls space -i or ll space -i. Both will work. Is it clear?
Yes.
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 So you need to understand one more command. So if I type ll command, it is showing all the files and folders attributes, but I don't want all the files. Only I want single folder or single file attribute. How I can get it? let me clear the screen. To clear the screen, we have a shortcut Control plus L. Control plus L. Okay. Or you can use the command clear. We can use the command clear, or we can use Control plus L. Control plus L is very easy than typing the clear command, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So see, if I type LL, I am getting all the attributes, but I don't want this. I want only one folder or one file attribute. How I can get it? To get that, we can type LL-D. LL space -D. Okay, space -D, and the folder name or file name. Here I am giving the folder name. Can you see? It is only showing the particular folder attributes. Is it clear?
Yes.
Space -D.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Very good. So remaining things we will discuss tomorrow. Okay.
Done.
Okay.
I'll share the recording now. Okay, once the recording is completed, that means it has to progress the things.
All right, Vamsi.
Right? Yeah. Bye, Ashwin.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye, Aspen. Bye, everyone. Have a good
Bye,
day,
Yogender.
guys.
Bye all.
Bye all.